Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today is the 1111 portal, so we are going to look at what's going on with your person and this connection in terms of where they are on this journey back to you. As always, this is a general reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading today may apply to everyone watching. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages the universe wants to reveal for the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know today? Do we have Temperance? Let's see what else we need to know before we start talking about these cards. I like to put a few cards out to see the message the universe is sending to the collective today. What else do we need to know, please? What is happening here? And we have the Nine of Cups. We'll grab one more card, guys, and then we'll start talking about the cards that are on the table. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What messages does the collective need to hear? And we have the Six of Swords. Okay, guys, well, this is really interesting here. We're going to do it a little differently today. We'll have a little bit of a different setup. Temperance is all about this connection with your person, and Temperance actually tells us that yes, there is a divine counterpart connection between the two of you, but you guys know that already, but your person is becoming more aware of it as well because they're able to acknowledge that yes, this is a strong connection unlike anything they have ever felt or experienced before in their entire lives with anyone. Temperance is about the blending of your souls, and as we can see here, this angel is pouring that water back and forth, and that is how the blending of your souls occurs. Also on this card we have a beautiful rainbow, which is a symbol of hope that tells us your person is working through and healing those things that they have needed to work on so that they can become the partner you need them to be. And in the past they were not the partner that you needed, and they were aware of that, and that can very well be the reason why they fled this connection, why they're running, why they're ghosting, because they know that they have to go through this transformation. Because Temperance is also about alchemy, and that is about transformation and change that is happening within your person. We also have the Nine of Cups, and I love this little guy on the Nine of Cups because he always looks so snazzy and happy in his little gold shiny boots, and the Nine of Cups is a card of happiness. And it tells us your person is happiest when you are together. The Nine of Cups is all about wishes being fulfilled and dreams being realized. And your person saying, when I first saw you, you are a dream come true. I hoped and I prayed and I dreamed and I envisioned that someone like you would come into my life, and then there you were. And I couldn't believe how lucky I was, but then I blew it. Because I wasn't ready for you or the power of you or the intensity of this connection. But I'm working on all of my issues now because that's what this Six of Swords brings us. The Six of Swords is a card of transition. It tells us that your person is going through the transition and change that they need to go through. And if we look very closely at this card, we have this figure here, this woman with her child, and she looks very upset and sort of like overwhelmed with what's been going on in her life. And as she leaves this place where she has been, she's going to this place where things are lighter and brighter, and we can see that in the clouds here. Also, this trunk is full of her baggage, the baggage that needs to be left in the past, and this is what I feel your person is doing, getting rid of their baggage, getting rid of all the issues that have held them back from this ultimate happiness with you and this connection. And this is what needs to happen in this relationship with your person, guys. It's what needs to happen for you to ultimately be happy together in this balanced relationship. There is divine guidance around this situation. The people upstairs, the universe, your angels and guides, as well as your person's angels and guides, are divinely guiding and protecting this connection with your person, helping them work through their issues, helping them heal, helping them return to their happiness, which is you and this connection. But they're going through this period of transition now, and this is something that they have really needed to go through in order to be the partner who can love you the way you need to be loved. The Six of Swords is also a card of technology, so it does tell us that communication is coming from your person via text, phone call, email, direct message, however you and your person would normally communicate. I feel that that is what this is saying. But let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What is happening here in this connection? Well, this is the Princess of Swords. This is the Page of Swords. That also tells us communication is coming from your person, because pages do deliver messages. Now, this does say Princess of Swords, but this deck is the Tarot Illuminati. So they use princesses as pages for this deck. Your person sees you as someone who is very intelligent, very witty, very charming, very funny, and they miss your conversations when this Princess of Swords shows up. They know that the two of you have a very unique way of communicating with each other, and they miss laughing with you. They miss hanging out with you. They miss being with you. And so this Princess of Swords, this Page of Swords, could very well tell us that your person is trying to figure out what's going on with you. Perhaps they are going by your house, driving by your house. Perhaps they're going by your work, trying to get a glimpse of you. Perhaps they're talking to people who are in your life. If you have mutual acquaintances, please just take this as it resonates, because not all of you will have your person going through all of these measures. But this is about them trying to figure out what's going on with you on the sly, kind of like by peeping into your life. And, you know, it would be so much simpler for them to just pick up the phone that comes with that Six of Swords and reach out to communicate with you, rather than going to all of these measures of looking you up online, perhaps checking out your social media, trying to find out from other people in your life where you stand and if you have truly moved on. But I feel as well, with this Princess of Swords being here, they may be rereading a lot of your messages that went back and forth to each other, perhaps as well looking at your photographs, because this is about them trying to get a hit of your energy without doing it directly. But this Page of Swords, this Princess of Swords, is about communication coming from your person, especially with it being next to the Six, because this is about the initiation of that communication and the outward manifestation of your person reaching out to you, because they know it's time for the two of you to start talking. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? The Emperor. Well, the Emperor is all about taking action. The Emperor is all about getting up and doing something about it, because the Emperor follows through and the Emperor does not fail. The Emperor is ruled by Aries. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Aries, this can be a place of validation for you. You do not have to be an Aries for this reading to work or resonate with you. These are collective readings and they are for all signs. And I failed to mention that Temperance is Sagittarius and the Princess of Swords are air signs, which is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But you don't have to be any of these signs, neither does your person, for this reading to work for you. They are collective readings and they are for everyone. With this Emperor being here, it is the divine masculine energy, and we have to consider what the divine masculine energy is. Someone who makes a plan, someone who follows through with that plan, someone who takes action, because as I mentioned, the Emperor is ruled by Aries, and that is all about making something happen and getting it done. And with this Princess of Swords and Six of Swords being here, this is about them following through with their plan to reach out and communicate with you. But it's also about them doing the work that is necessary to get back to this relationship with you, because that is where they find their ultimate happiness, joy, and stability with you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? What does the universe want to share with us? The Seven of Cups. Well, this is someone who has you on their mind and they are thinking a lot about you. And with it coming next to the Emperor, which is also a card of passion, because as we mentioned, the Emperor is ruled by Aries, which has a lot of passion that is associated with the sign of Aries, because it's also ruled by the planet Mars. They are probably fantasizing about you, yes, in that very passionate and amorous way. But the Seven of Cups is about them also realizing that they have made bad decisions in the past concerning you and this connection, because they had clouded thinking. Their head was all in the clouds, very much like this child that is in this card. Just thinking about a lot of different things, but not really having a clear way forward. They are gaining clarity now because that Emperor card is not someone who's going to follow through with clouded thinking or bad decisions or clouded judgments. But they are thinking about you, they're dreaming about you, daydreaming about you, but also envisioning this happiness with you again that comes with that Nine of Cups. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear, please? Well, this is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is truly also about this spiritual connection between you and your person. Very much supporting that Temperance card. There is a strong intuition that you share with your person. There is a strong empathy and telepathy that you share with them as well. You can think each other's thoughts, complete each other's sentences, and you know one another on a level that no one has ever known either you or your person. You just both get and understand each other in ways that no one else can because you share this strong telepathic bond together with each other. There is a strong intuition, and messages do go back and forth between the two of you, even in the 5D space. Even if you haven't had communication from your person for quite some time, that connection is constantly bebopping back and forth between the two of you. The High Priestess is also about the spiritual growth that your person is going through during this time that you are away from each other, which again is very important to bring the two of you into this more evolved, higher vibration energy so that you can come into union with each other, because that is the ultimate goal of this connection with your person. The High Priestess is ruled by Pisces. Let's see what other messages the universe wants to share with the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? What messages does the universe want to reveal for this reading? The Eight of Pentacles, well, this makes so much sense as well because this is all about your person getting it. This is about your person learning the life lessons that they need for this relationship to move forward with you. And they do need to learn and assimilate those life lessons so that they can show back up for you and be the partner who fulfills your dreams, who fulfills what you are looking for in terms of a romantic partner, right? This Eight of Pentacles is all about your person improving themselves because the Eight of Pentacles is the card of the student or the apprentice. They are getting it. They are understanding it. They are learning the life lessons that they need to be able to show back up for you and be the partner that you need them to be. And they do really need to go through this transformation and change, and that is all over this reading, guys. They're getting it, they're understanding it, going through this transition, going through this change, taking action, following through, making that plan and following through with that plan, because you are definitely on your person's mind quite a bit with the cards that we have in this reading. But your person is working through their stuff because they are seeing and understanding things now that they really didn't have clarity on before, and they see it and they get it because they had their head in the clouds before and they weren't thinking clearly and they weren't doing the work that needed to be done. But they are using this time that you are away from each other to get these things done. And that is what that Eight of Pentacles and Emperor is about. Your person, when they are working through this stuff and when they return to you, they are not going to fail. The Emperor does not fail. And that is regardless of your person's sign or gender, because this is the energy of the reading. This is about your person following through and making it happen. We also have synchronicity. A divine soul counterpart relationship is blessed with amazing moments of synchronicity. And that, you guys know, is very true. Your person is seeing these synchronicities from the universe. Remember when we talked about that Temperance card and I mentioned that the people upstairs are working on your person to guide them, to protect them in terms of moving this relationship forward with you. And perhaps they are getting a lot of signs and synchronicities from the universe, and they are paying attention to all of this at this time. And this is what they need to do, because this is what is driving them to this place where they're going to start reaching out to communicate with you, which is what needs to happen to get this relationship on track to the place where the two of you can come into this happy, balanced, harmonious relationship that is full of all of this love that comes with that Nine of Cups card. Power. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. Yes. And your souls are trying to pull towards each other. That is what that Temperance card is all about. Your souls reaching out to each other, pulling you back to one another, because the souls want to come into this powerful union that comes with that Temperance card. It is about the blending of your souls. And so if we are talking about the blending of your souls, we are really talking about the two of you coming into union. That is right. That is how it works. But Temperance as well, it does imply to us that, well, your person has probably been taking quite a bit of time here to get their act together, and they are working through their issues as quickly as they can, probably not as quickly as you would like, but we all change and evolve at different rates. It's just the nature of who we are. Some people are resistant to making these changes. Some people are able to assimilate these lessons and learn them quickly and move forward and get ready for the next phase of this journey. But the point with this reading right now is that with that Eight of Pentacles being over here on the right and Temperance being at the beginning, it tells us that your person is getting it done as best as they can, as quickly as they can, and they are going to express so much gratitude to you for your patience and unconditional love, which may be the life lessons that you are learning for this lifetime as well. Intense. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows. And oh my goodness, yes, it does. You guys, it's always like, the highs are really high and it's wonderful and you are at the top, and then you just plunge to the bottom when you experience one of those lows. And these kind of connections are like that roller coaster ride that goes up and down and up and down. And it is a ride. But the point is, with all of this, what I'm saying right now about the roller coaster, you are on that ride. Your seatbelt is secure, and that ride has left the little station and it's on the tracks and it's doing its thing. And all you can do is just hold on for the ride, because when your person comes back and the two of you have this opportunity to reconcile and start building this relationship, you'll be able to get off this roller coaster and just get on the happy little boat that floats around the park, and you won't have to go through this crazy high and low stuff with them ever again. Let's see what other messages the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What do we need to hear? Union. Well, that is, as I already mentioned, the ultimate goal of this connection with your person. And you guys out there watching the reading, you guys know this. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. And that is very true. It begins when you least expect it. Were you expecting to meet this person when you met them? Because they weren't expecting to meet you. And that is how the universe rolls, guys. That is how they work. Because they want everything to be as natural as possible when the two of you first meet each other, so that you can both feel that spark within you ignite and open up towards each other, that flame that lights when you met your person, because they felt it as well. And as we've already talked about, union is the ultimate goal of this connection with your person. And they are working towards all of this because this is their happiest place, is with you and in this relationship with you. They know that they weren't worthy of you or of this connection when you were spending time together before. They know that they weren't giving you the love that they needed to give you when you were spending time or when you were in this relationship with them before. And they know that they have needed to change, that they've needed to grow and evolve so that they can become the person who fulfills your dreams, who can love you with the same unconditional love that you have always given to them. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need? Miracles. Miracles are everywhere. Keep the faith. And you know, guys, miracles are everywhere. They are all around us, and you can see and experience these miracles in your day-to-day lives. Do you believe in miracles, you guys watching the reading? Because I do feel that that is what this is saying. Believe in the power of love. Believe in the power of your love for your person, because these miracles are happening all the time, and your person is changing the way that they need to, so that they can evolve and become the partner who can give all of this unconditional love back to you, who can also show you this great patience, kindness, compassion, and understanding, who can lift you up and hold you in the light, because your person is getting their act together and learning the lessons they need to learn for this lifetime with this Eight of Pentacles here, so that they can reunite with you, so the two of you can build this beautiful partnership that started this reading with the Temperance and Nine of Cups cards. Rebirth. Well, every end is a new beginning, and I'm putting that right on top of that Six of Swords, because that Six of Swords is all about the transition that your person is going through right now. And they are going through this transformation. They are being reborn like that phoenix that's rising up from the ashes, to be reborn by the power of the universe, to be reborn by the power of spirit, because this is what needs to happen for your person to show back up for you and be the partner who can be fully invested with their heart that comes with that Nine of Cups, because that's all about love, and their soul, because that is all about the soul that comes with that Temperance card, so that you can start rebuilding this relationship with each other and get it to this place that it is ultimately trying to go, which is all about this partnership, all about the two of you being able to build this strong connection with each other and have it be something that has such strong potential to go long term. That Emperor does not fail. The Emperor is all about success and winning. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? Divine match, following your destiny and a love that's meant to be. And this is about soulmates and twin flames. And this is a divine match that is here between you and your person. You have always known it, but with that Temperance card leading the way for this reading today, this tells us that your person knows it as well, and they have a much greater understanding of this spiritual connection that exists here between the two of you. And not only that, but they're able to acknowledge that there is a destiny between the two of you as well. They know the two of you belong together, is what I'm hearing. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? Radiant love. I love how that heart is illuminated as it sits in these twigs here. You create positivity and warmth together. Yes, you do. This is about being happy, open, and optimistic. And that as well we talked about with that Temperance card, about staying optimistic, being hopeful with that rainbow that is there on that Temperance card. But also it is about the miracles that are happening for you in your lives and also in the lives of your person, because they are growing and transforming. They are coming through this rebirth process. They are understanding the power of this love and the magnetic connection that is between the two of you, because they know the two of you belong in union together. And the intensity of this connection may have scared them in the past, but they are in this space where it is no longer going to scare them, because they want to embrace it. They want to welcome it, because you are the person who makes them feel happy. Miracles are everywhere, guys. Keep the faith. Have faith in your person. Have faith in the people upstairs. Have faith in yourselves or what you feel and know in your heart. But also have faith in this connection, and that your person is doing what is necessary to make their way back to you, because they are being reborn by the power that is the universe, by the fire of the universe, because they want to come back into this connection so the two of you can build this partnership, so you can come into this powerful union with each other. because your person knows that you belong together, especially with that Nine of Cups being there. You fulfill what they would wish for or hope for in terms of a romantic partner. They know and understand now that you have a very strong spiritual connection and that there is a destiny between the two of you that still needs to come to light in this lifetime. Because ultimately, this is about your person saying, we belong together and I desire this union with you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.